You're new to Pattaya and you want to know where to drink, where the clubs are, where the bars are, where the soys are, and also in this video I want to talk about you bring a friend to Pattaya and he falls in love and he's throwing his money away like a madman, so what should you do? So let's roll the intro. So let's talk about, where the places to go. If I was a newbie and I was coming here for the first time, I would absolutely cane Central Pattaya. I would try everywhere. I would try soapy massages. I would try normal massages. In the day, I'd go to Soy 6. I'd go to gentlemen's clubs. In the evening, I would go to Walking Street. I'd go to nightclubs. I'd go to go-go bars. I'd go everywhere. And I would try and explore every single soy that Pattaya has to offer. And believe me, that does take some beating. There's many, many soys here. Soy 6, Soy 7, Soy 8, Soy 13, Soy Pothole, Tree Town, Soy Bacau. You got soys going off Soy Bacau. You got Soy Diana. You got Joy TM. You got John TM. You got gentlemen's clubs, which are sprouting up willy-nilly and every 2 minutes. And I was watching this video and I thought this was absolutely hilarious when the statement was said, go to discos on Walking Street because you don't have to pay the bar fine and it's a lot cheaper. What wasn't explained, mind, was you're paying 180 baht for a beer in a disco. So if you're going to a disco to try and save a little bit of money on the bar fine, I can categorically tell you that's not going to happen, because what you save on the bar fine, you're going to be spending at the rate of knots in a disco, because the beer is a lot more expensive. For an example, an average beer in a normal run-of-the-mill bar is 70 baht. As a lot of gentlemen's clubs, you can get a beer for 70 baht as well. Lady drinks at 155 baht. So you get a drink for yourself and a lady in a bar or in a gentleman's club for about 230 baht, right? You go to a disco, paying 180 baht each. So for a drink each, that's now coming out at 360 baht. And you think you're just going to walk into a disco and get a girl without buying a drink and leaving and you're saving on the bar fine? Well, that's absolutely ludicrous. So my advice to a newbie, and it's only my advice, and actually I wouldn't even give advice. I would just, it's like guidance. Try and smash Central Pattaya as much as you can. Try and explore every single avenue you can. Don't worry about spending your budget. If you spend your budget, that's great, right? That's great, absolutely great. And if you've got the money to spend it, times are hard in the West, so you come here to enjoy yourself. And I want you to sit on a plane on the way home and say, wow, what just happened? That was bloody amazing. I enjoyed the gentlemen's clubs. I didn't enjoy the gentlemen's clubs. I enjoyed the go-go bars, or I didn't. And learn from that experience about what you like and what you don't like. Personally, I wouldn't be seen dead in a go-go bar. But there are some which are pretty good, pretty wild. Kink on LK Metro, great go-go bar. Angels, another one. Windmill on Walking Street, another one. So there's three there which I would recommend you go and visit as a newbie. In the daytime, I would go to Soy 6, explore that, have some fun, and then go to gentlemen's clubs, wherever, there's millions of them in town, and find out what you like, right? It's no good listening to any YouTubers, including myself. Come here, absolutely cane the place, and find out what you like and learn from your mistakes. That's what I would say as a newbie. Right, and this is the fun bit. I want to talk about, you've been coming here for a while, and you know the score, and you brought a newbie friend with you. And the reason I'm bringing this up, I've been thinking about it for the last week to make this video. And it's not scripted, I just got a bottle of water in my hand. And I've had this problem myself, where you see your friend making mistake after mistake after mistake, and falling in love, and spending money at the rate of knots, and paying her ridiculous amounts of money, and telling her that this one is different, this one is special, this one is, wow, right? Well, let me tell you something about when you say this one is different, right? So what you're saying is that everybody has been coming here for years and years and years, can't find true love in this town. But you, as a very lucky man who's come here for the first time, has found love. And found the one girl in the whole town that's different. Because, believe me, none of these girls are different. I'm going to try and make this in one take, right? So, first of all, I've realised that you've got to let your friend, who is the newbie, make all the mistakes he can. Let him make all the rookie mistakes, because I'm telling you, right, from experience, they won't listen to a blind word you're saying. And what is the reasons why they won't listen to you? They're stuck at home. They're living on their own. That's why they come into Pattaya. They're getting no attention whatsoever of a woman. And they probably haven't had attention for years and years and years. And you've coaxed them to come to Pattaya. So they come to Pattaya, and all of a sudden, there's girls half their age are showing them all the attention that they've craved for, right? And these girls come to Pattaya for one reason. Nobody's born here, mind, right? About 1% of these girls, if that, was born in Pattaya. Everybody comes to Pattaya to work. Everybody comes to extract as much money out of you as possible. And these girls are professionals, right? They're lovely girls, but they're professionals. So you've got a perfect storm. You've got a guy who haven't had no attention from the opposite sex before, or for years on end. And you got a girl half his age telling him, I love you, and, you know, I can't believe how lucky I am I found you. And then you've got the guy who's new, believing it all. And she's reeling him in, and all of a sudden he's agreeing to send in God knows how much money a month and this, that and the other. And the only way that that guy is going to learn, including myself, is to get, I wouldn't say robbed, because that's wrong. The girls don't rob you. Extract as much money out of you as possible. And no matter what you say to your friend, he's not going to listen to a blind word you say, believe me. And I had a conversation with a guy today in Pattaya in Witherspoons, and he said, my friend is making a complete and utter fool of himself. What can I do? And I turned around and said, just leave him make all the mistakes, and hopefully he'll pay the price, and he'll learn from it. I hope that if one person listens to this flipping video, right, these girls do not, I repeat, do not love you. These girls are here to support their families, their mothers, fathers, grandfathers, children, you name it, because they've been chucked here to earn money. And if you don't believe me, look in the mirror, right? Look in the mirror and think, right, I'm 70 or I'm 65, I'm morbidly obese, and I got a 30-year-old woman telling me she loves me. Well, out of all these guys in this town, she only loves you, right? It ain't true. I love you. And the amount of times that I've sat in a bar with a subscriber telling me this girl is different, this girl loves him, this girl is this, and this girl is that, and the girl is looking at me and going, like, don't say nothing, Steve, because I've seen her with about 30 or 40 men, right, in the last 12 months, and I'm thinking, it's pointless even speaking to her, because they ain't going to listen to you. So when you bring your friend to Pattaya, let him come here, let him make all the mistakes that we've all made, including myself, many times. And hopefully he learns before he gets bankrupt or before he joins the Mile High Club. Because when he goes back home, I guarantee you what will happen. He goes back home and he's on his own. And he's lonely again. And he's not getting no attention whatsoever. And then his little Tirak will send him a message. Hello, baby, I'm missing you so much. When are you going to come and see me next? I can't work. I love you so much. It's only you. I can't believe how lucky I was I met you. And he's lonely, vulnerable, and they start video calling. And he's agreeing to send 10,000 a month. I guarantee you that will increase to 15, to 20, to 25. And then it will be, my phone's broke, my car's broke down, my motorbike needs repairs. It'll be something, believe me, it'll be something. And you send and send and send and send because you're lonely and you're vulnerable. So what do you think? Do you think I'm talking absolute nonsense? Or do you think I'm talking sense? But I strongly, strongly believe until any of you on here learn the word no, you will be extracted out of as much money as they can possibly take out of you. But on a lighter note, let's finish this video off. And I've done it in one take. On a lighter note, there's no better place in the world than to come. But come here, absolutely kick the living shit out of Pattaya, go to every single place you can go to. Don't fall in love. Please, don't fall in love. And take the town for what it is. It's Disneyland. It's a game. It's fun. That's why people from all over the world come here, right? And that's why people like me stay here. Come enjoy yourselves and go home and be merry. And don't try to make your friend see sense, because you just end up falling out and having arguments, and you burst in his bubble because he genuinely believes he's in love and he has to work it out for himself. And once he's been extracted out of probably half of what he owns and realises after about 4 or 5 trips that the place is absolute nonsense and it's just a joke, then you'll be fine. And then he can try and educate the next people that come here. So I hope you enjoyed that video. God knows how long it's been on for. But I've done it all in one take, straight off the top of my head. And I shall see you on the next video. So bye. Bye for now.